Inquisitor. That's the lot. Strange bit of kit for a fortress. No one else has
Okay, just getting things set up. What's going on?
Our
It's
soldiers handled themselves well in Adamant.
We've come a long way since Haven. I fear there's still a ways
oh,
to go.
need to check
We're
that out.
prepared.
Um, Sweet, I think we're good there. Let's go to Orlais, and then we'll head to another spot. We gotta get some more power. Yeah, basically, we gotta get some more power, for this, the next, main mission. I'm not really sure. I'll have to check what level we really have to be, but been enjoying the hell out of this game so far. And been a bit, but been away from streaming for a little bit, about, I don't know how long it's been, maybe like 8 days, maybe longer, but took a break, had to take care of some stuff. Now I'm back, so be streaming for a bit, and then I'll be streaming a bit today. Won't be streaming tonight. We'll pick it up tomorrow, and then should be streaming throughout the week. We'll be working on some videos. Alright, let's get the resources. I guess that should be good.
Inquisitor?
Should be the best. Dope. Completed.
All right.
Yes, and then we'll do one more Truth or Dare. What's this? Yeah, the next game I'm gonna be playing, because I just finished up a huge game. So this game isn't as huge as, say, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, I feel. This game is a big game, but it isn't as big. So I'll probably, maybe after this game, or once I get closer to the end of this game, I'll probably start up Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I think that's what I'm focusing on.
Inquisitor.
Let's exit out. Let's move that mouse there. We haven't talked to her. Oh,
Master Solas asked that, did he? He said it was at your convenience, my lady. No, I'll see to it right away. His hunches are usually correct. And what else did Lady Forsythia say? That she'd rather drown herself than help the Inquisition. Anything else? She said she'd have us flogged alive if we allied with her brother. That does sound like her. Cheer up, Josie. We at least have her attention. You always do find the brighter side of things. We are in the midst of cementing an alliance with Lady Forsythia of Navarra, your worship. It's become a somewhat delicate task.
can I help?
Can I do anything to help negotiations?
Thank you, but I believe I have matters in hand. I dissuaded her from sending soldiers when she learned we'd struck an accord with a brother she's feuding with. Lady Forsythia simply employs a colorful manner of speech.
That's putting it mildly.
You're rather good-natured about threats of death and dismemberment.
They are chiefly bluster, Inquisitor. Most of them. But I confess I do miss my staff from the embassy in Antiva. It was always useful to discuss the day's visitors with them.
I have time, if you'd like to review things with me.
I wouldn't wish to impose.
If it were imposing, I wouldn't have offered.
Well, I admit there are a few potential alliances it would be good to discuss. Right on the parlor floor, in front of everyone at the soiree. Who does such a thing in front of their guests?
The Duke of Kellington, apparently.
And then there's Cole's lurking. It frightens our guests half to death. Lord Gennard still won't respond to our letters. And Sarah, can she not find a single overshirt with that mustard taint on it? Then there's Dorian. The man refuses to take anything seriously unless it suits its whim. Not to mention... Oh goodness. Have we been here an hour already?
2.5 hours, I think, but no one's counting.
Oh, dear. I didn't intend to go on for so long. You must think me quite the gossip.
You needed a break.
You've been working continually since I met you, Josephine.
And that can't stop. I must be going. But I leave feeling less troubled than I have in weeks.
What a view. Right, and what is our level? We're level 14. I want to see. It should say. Why does it not say? Just so you have to. I do like that in this game. It leaves you in the area of the cutscene, and in certain games, you know, it teleports you, transports you to back to another area. Like it puts you back in the fast travel. I don't always like that. Just has to be done right, you know. Make a certain video about that. I check on one thing. I'll exit out of this real quick. Just wanted to see. Where's the abyss? That's what I did. Ah. 12 to 15, so I could do it at any point. I just need 30 power, so more power. Sweet. Okay. And I think I looked, sometimes you know, at least for streaming, I like looking at the main story, you know, the missions. Not the spoilers, but just because I'm not a type of spoiler person. So what I did is I just looked at how many more missions I have to do, and I think what I'm going to do from now on, and I did that in past times when I did stream, when I did live stream, but I think what I'm going to do from now on, I think I'm just not going to do that, not look at any of the stuff online, and I'm just gonna play the game how it is. I think that's how a lot of this stuff is meant to be. Alright, so right now I think I remember I found the merchant last time, and then that, I think that gets me more power. See if, I think I got most of what I could. I think it's this guy. I don't know if it's this guy. Oh right, it is this guy. This person. I don't have that much anymore. Alright, I want to see if there's stuff I can sell. I remember I did look that up. And I was, you know, I was wondering, like, oh, how can I get more power? Like, is it only by doing missions and certain stuff? And then somebody online mentioned an actual merchant. It was cool. Alright, so we have Fade Rift there. We have that villa, I remember that. We have all this other stuff. We'll close that rift. There's a rift right there, so I haven't really explored that. And it's sort of, you know, Dragon Age, obviously, opposite of Mass Effect, because done by BioWare. I like to sort of take on this approach when I pick my companions when I go out. I like to choose people who I don't necessarily take all the time, so I'd like to switch it up. So with Mass Effect, you know, if I take Liara all the time, which I usually do, I like to switch it up and take, you know, Ashley or Caden. I'd like to take, Garrus, Rex. Oh gosh, I gotta go through that series again. I think I'm not gonna live stream that game. I've been debating if I want to live stream that game, but that's a game that's very, very near and dear to me, so I've been thinking about that. Obviously, it is very easy to, you know, live stream stuff. Very easy. Like, because you're just, out that gameplay and people watch, which is a lot of fun. But, I would like to, let's set a waypoint over there. Right. I forgot how to play this game. It's been such a long time. Felt like years or something. They all going over here? Alright. Actually got an achievement for that? Ooh. These. This guy. I've totally forgotten how to play this game. This is what happens when I don't play games. You know, all the time. Because I do like taking breaks every once in a while. Shit. There's real life that happens. I think what I need to do is I need to find a way to switch up my armor, make that, you know, way better. I haven't found a way to do that. I mean, I've upgraded certain things, but let's take care of this guy. Buddy. Oh, get off me. Shit. So nice. I like it. I don't know. It just makes no sense why you can't just have a healer, you know, in your party. But this area just seems to be the, seems a bit over leveled for me, you know. I'm gonna go somewhere else and maybe level up. Definitely before finishing. Got to close it then, that's good. Alright, cool. Got some loot here. Should've... Alright, so we got 2 power from that. Nice. I should probably, let's see. Right, I forgot I can. Should probably go back to the main base, see if I could. That's one thing I didn't want to do that. I want to see. Right. Like I said, I forgot how to do everything. Yeah, I wanted to stay out, do more things, but I do need to clear out my inventory space, you know, turns out. Right, and I think if I remember, it's up here and to the right. Yeah, the Undercroft, that's where we're going. Then storage, the inventory. Yeah, definitely. Oh. Let's say only, you know, keep the ones that we want to have around. I wish that we could increase, you know, the inventory space. That would be nice. This upgrade can only be attached to heavy armors. Wish I could, can I add it? Like, I wonder if I can add that. There's a way.
Not trying to step on your toes, you know.
Not craft. But like,
Where's my other hat?
modify armor, maybe? Oh, so that adds stuff. That's cool. So I can only add a sigil, huh? And this, you actually get to craft your own armor. Okay. We'll say this game, at times, it reminds me of... I don't know. I don't know. At times, it reminds me of Mass Effect Andromeda. At times. Oh, I don't want to destroy. So does this count as, you know... Just checking what everybody has. But then again, do I need all this? I want to check what is, like, what's my weapon at? Mine's at 108. Oh, that's a dagger. Okay. I think we should be good. I'm just trying to figure stuff out, like why. I'm not sure why, you know, all this stuff. Yeah, because I'm just trying to get rid of it all. Oh well. Alright. Whip. Two. Oh, I need Prophet's Laurel. I forget. Is that in... I feel like I remember where that is. I think that's in the... Oh crap. Is that in the desert area? I think it is. I'm just thinking that is. Alright. Tint armor, that's cool. Sell. The... Oh, that's cool. So I can sell the stuff that I've collected, which I don't... wouldn't say that I really need. Just gonna get rid of some of the stuff, which I know I can get, you know, later on. Onyx is super easy to find. It's... These are valuables. Do I want to see if it says anything. They're valuables. Literally. Like I could sell them all. Let's go to sell. Sell the... Then... Like I'm wondering... The one thing I can't remember...
You're the magical advisor.
Talk to you.
Oh, you're him, the Inquisitor. I'm Dagna, Arcanist Dagna. It's an honor, your worship. Is that it? The hand anchor mark? It's pretty. The breach was pretty too, in a destroy everything sort of way.
Like I'm trying to remember where to upgrade the stuff.
I welcome you to the Inquisition and look forward to your contribution.
Me too. I've heard some impossible things. I love impossible things. Those are the best to make well, possible. I've looked at Harriet's devices. The precision is fantastic, but typical. Mundane. Old thinking.
Is what now?
No disrespect meant to the classical trades, but you need a new perspective. I've made adjustments. As long as I keep making them, you can craft just about anything. Almost safely.
Okay.
Agnes, show me what you can do.
Do you want fire? The first ask is always fire. It's fire, isn't it? Here's how it goes. Bring me the rare stuff for enchanting or masterworks and prep it here just like normal. Except it's not normal. It's manipulation of primal forces. And I'll make sure it goes just right. You'll see. They'll all see.
Okay. Alright, so I looked it up real quick and I think I figured out where to go. It's where Cassandra trains, I think.
I would have been merciful with the mail.
Let's see.
Inquisitor.
Specs. I see. 2 core. Oh, okay. I need all this. Feel like the heavy coats would be a good. I didn't have the great here. To increase the speed at which their communications can be. Well. Okay. So we can get this. Oh, we don't really lose anything that we need. But we get 1 power, so that's cool. Then so in doing all this, it gets us 1 power.
I hope it helps.
Alright, so how much power? We're at 21 power, so we're getting close. Let's not sure why Varric looks like that, but whatever. It's, yeah, so it's at every camp, like I thought. Should actually level them up. No, I didn't. Get that. It's 5 points. Rift Mage. I guess that be cool. Ooh, Firestorm. You know I'm getting that. Then what's that? That'll be good. We'll get one more, I guess. Alright, cool. Yeah, we just need power. Alright, have we cleared out pretty much everything here? Login stand. Check that out to see if we've actually gotten it. You know, you never know. Oh, it's this way.
Nothing to report, sir.
Well, that's good. I'll be playing this, like, not the whole time, but for a bit. Just because I haven't played it in a bit, and I know maybe people wanted to see it. You know, I wanted to see it. Claim it. Sweet. Video. And there was another login stand right there, wasn't there? Yeah. Alright, so we'll go on ahead, then. Yeah, I do want to check on No Man's Sky, though. Pretty shortly. I won't be on this game, you know, all day. Or the whole time. But I did want to play this a bit. And maybe get my power a bit more. Which is actually... Oh, come on. You can get through that. Hey, one elf. Ooh, who is this? Who are these guys? Hello there. Said hello there.
Kill that warrior! Dead!
Owie. Holy smokes. Just getting wasted. Those are really annoying me. These Cassandra's doing like a lot of damage. I gotta up my damage, that's for sure. Don't need that. I'm gonna only take the loot that I like really need. Like their loot is just trash. Ooh, nice job. It's still here. Yeah, so I've been thinking of the games, you know, that I play in my free time. I might make a video on that. Ooh. Find the mercenary fortress. mark trail and withdraw to the villa. Must remain in fighting condition to apply appropriate force and keep refugees clear from the area. Yeah, so I've been thinking about games that I'll be playing from now on for, you know, whenever I'm streaming, basically. And basically, this game is one of those games because normally I would, if I was doing like a playthrough of it, but you know, I'm just I started out live streaming it, so I thought I'd just finish it. Anyway, next game, live streaming would be No Man's Sky, and then you gotta finish the Indiana Jones game as well. So I'll do that, I think, another day. Won't do that today, but finished up Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Want to get back on Star Wars Old Republic. So, but other than like story-based games are the, you know, the main focused ones. So the ones that come to mind really are this game, Dragon Age Inquisition, and Indiana Jones. So I'll definitely finish those games up, and I think in the next few days or maybe even tomorrow, I'll probably start up Assassin's Creed Valhalla. So, and the next few days, I'll probably I'll switch in between Valhalla and this game and Indiana Jones. Oh, all right. So we are going this way. I mean, I know that's a lot, but it's only, I would only do that because I'm, you know, I'm near finishing this game in Indiana Jones. I normally wouldn't play 2 or 3 games at once. That's my only reasoning. Oh boy. Oh, got wrecked. Alright, let's see what the person said. Letter found on a corpse. Yeah, no duh. Told us right and proper, son. 3 times around the crown statue. Right hand close enough to brush the stone itself, and the spirits will listen. Everything else has been done. We slipped a silver to the chantry to save a grandfather's body from the burning, and he's buried close by. 3 times round, always turning right, and the spirits will bring him back to us. Go now. Don't be afraid. A second logging stand, and that's for the courtyard. We still have all those materials gotta gather, or rather regather. Ooh, come to Papa. I don't even know who that was, but they're dead now. Yeah, so I'll just be focusing on those 3 games. Keep myself busy. The plan is to keep myself busy. So I like having ideas, thoughts, you know, things to do to keep myself busy throughout the time. So I'll be also doing other stuff. Ooh, no way. Nice. Also be doing, you know, other games on my YouTube channel, but you know, obviously it won't be every day, it won't be even every other day. I So, but just putting those thoughts out there. And I'll be doing some commentary vids when I can, as I've uploaded today. Read Elysian Empire. I mean this literally. Once the system of... Well, you mean it literally, so, okay. Thank you. Oh, sorry, I didn't read that first part. There are many lords and ladies in Val Royale. And I mean this literally. Once the system of noble titles in Orlais was labyrinth. Gosh, oh my gosh, these I tell you, BioWare, they love words. Labyrinthine. There were barons and baronets. Yeah, I'm gonna butcher everything. Anyway, each with its own origins and its own nuances of comparison. The Elysian aristocracy is ancient. I've been drinking too much coffee this morning, so words are gonna mess me up. And much given to competition, all the nobility play the grand game, as it is known, whether they wish to or not. It is a game of reputation and patronage, where moves are made with rumors and scandal is the chief weapon. No gentle game, this. More blood has been drawn as a result of the grand game than any war the Elysians have fought. Of this, I am assured by almost every gentleman here. As far as titles went, everything changed with the coming of Emperor Dracon, who established the Elysian Empire as it existed now, and who created the Chantry. Oh, interesting. So they're the ones that created the Chantry. I was always wondering, like, where the Chantry came from. Let's go down a bit more. There is more venerated. There is no more venerated figure in Orlais. In Val Royale, the statue of Dracon stands as tall as the statue of Andreste. Dracon determined that the grand game was tearing Orlais apart, so he abolished all titles besides his own, and lord and lady. I am told with some twittering amusement that this action did not end the grand game as Dracon had intended. Now the lords and ladies collected unofficial titles rather than official ones, such as the Exalted Patron or of Tassus Clay, or Uncle to the Champion of Trimus. It is a headache to remember such titles, yeah, I agree. And one winces to think of the poor doormen at the balls who must rattle them off as each guest enters the room. The aristocracy is different from Ferelden in other ways as well. The Elysians' right to rule stems directly from the Maker. There exists neither the concept of rule by merit, nor the slightest notion of rebellion. If one is not noble, one aspires to be, or at least aspires to be in the good graces of a noble, and is ever watching for a way to enter the patronage of those better placed in the grand game. And then there are the masks and the cosmetics. I have not seen so much paint since the kennels at High Ever, and that is another story. From Beyond the Frostspecks by Ben Teoric of West Hill, 920 Dragon. Oh, that's interesting. I love the pieces of lore that you can find in this game and throughout Dragon Age. I think, you know, obviously I haven't played Dragon Age Veilguard yet, which I still do, even though there's a lot of some criticism behind it. I'm not sure if a lot is a good word to use, but you know, I'm still gonna play it. I still love to play games that people despise, dislike, or just don't like to do. So don't like to play. You know, sometimes I'll like it, sometimes I won't. It's just the way it is. Just like when, and I might get flack for saying this, but frankly I don't care. Like when Starfield came out, a lot of people loved it. Well, a lot of people loved it, a lot of people hated it, a lot of people, you know, thought it was, oh, whatever. I personally, I enjoyed it. I didn't think that it was going to be something like No Man's Sky, for instance, because No Man's Sky is entirely different for those of us who have played it. Because it's, you know, that game is way out there. If you have played No Man's Sky, it, you know, you can tell it's like, there's No Man's Sky, there's Elite Dangerous, there's Star Citizen, there's EVE Online, and those games, they're always going to be compared, but they're, in my opinion, they're way different. They're all way different. Because No Man's Sky, you know, it's a collection of galaxies in a gigantic universe. And then, you know, Star Citizen, right now they have actually 2 star systems. I've still only been to the 1. And then, you know, I've always thought, like, yes, you can go to a lot of places in a lot of those games, but the point is that I've always considered No Man's Sky to be, you know, sort of like a arcadey like, and I've enjoyed it for what it is. So that's my whole point, is like, you can, and that's why I talked about in my latest video actually, is that you should be able to enjoy something, you know, a game, a movie, a TV show, or whatever. You should be able to enjoy something for what it is. Because there's fair criticism, you know, and if you don't like something, doesn't mean the other person has to despise it. They don't have to say, oh, this is the worst thing ever.
It can't properly be called a war any longer. It's a free-for-all. Mages against Templars against everyone.
Well, to be fair, it shouldn't have started ever. But, you know, what do I know? Under protection of the Inquisition. Yeah, but I mean, I don't know, that's just how I feel. And everyone is fair and free to share their viewpoints. I've always felt that way. Especially with video games. Video games get so emotional. I think more so than any other art form. You know, I remember the end of Mass Effect 3 and so many people online around the whole entire community were so upset about the ending. About the, you know, the choice that you can make. And it was a choice, and later on they did say that there was a canon choice, but you know, I felt like in video games it's different than, say, movies, TV show. It's, and I was talking to my friend about this the other day. It's that, say they're two. Okay, so say there's a video game. There are two protagonists, right? And you can play as either one. And you choose to play as this one, you know, option 1. And then your friend chooses to play as option 2. And then the company decides, they're like, oh, well, option 1 is actually the canon choice. I told my friend I was sort of like, well, I don't really feel like they should have both options to play as. If it's, you know, it's sort of, it almost feels redundant in a way. That's how I feel, you know. So for instance, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, I just felt like, because I played as Alexios, that's just how I played. And there are a lot of people who played as Cassandra, people played as Alexios, so, and then at one point they said that Cassandra was, you know, the canon choice for the protagonist. And I was like, no, I just don't know. I mean, I think that gamers should be able to choose or create their own character. You know, if it's a real RPG, like if it's a set action game or something, you know, say Uncharted or Tomb Raider or Call of Duty or something like that, I don't know. Then that's different. But
Perhaps you're right, dear. You should go to
I don't know, I don't know, that always that messed me up, but maybe I'll just make a video on that one day. Interesting how, you know, you can go from Dragon Age Origins and this town, this place goes one way and then just looks different. It has to be a canon choice for continuity. Game later, they can't refer to both choices as the canon choice. Yeah, as the canon choice for the complexity spirals out of control and the development time skyrockets. Yeah. I agree with that part. I just felt like
Hello.
I think that there were some people at the time of certain games when they were coming out,
Good day.
you know, they said like, you know, oh, you shouldn't play as the other option. But I think it's fair to play as either option. Play as either choice, basically. That's always how I felt. Or create your own character. I've always been under that
make your way around town and say your goodbyes.
whole thought, is that you should be able to create your own character if you want. I always create my own character, and should or should not, that is up to you, me, and everyone to decide. Yeah. Whenever I enter a game, even, you know, this game, or say it's a game like I was talking about, like Uncharted or Tomb Raider, I still create somewhat of a backstory, unless that backstory is developed later on throughout the story. And I develop that backstory in my head, saying, you know, oh, this character's backstory is established in this way. That's how it's sort of always been. I guess it started with me when I played Oblivion, when I played Mass Effect, certain games like that. And yeah, I really preferred creating my own character. But I definitely understand all the sides for the canon choice. Just looking and everything. Yeah, not everybody is like that though, which is good. Which is fine.
Your son? You there? Can you help my wife? Please, I beg you.
What's wrong with your wife?
She gets sick when the weather's foul. Can't catch her breath, like cobwebs in her lungs. Our son Hindle makes a potion that lets her breathe. He's the only one who can make it, but he's joined that cult in the hills. Please, get to him and tell him what's wrong. Without that potion, she'll die.
Yeah. Let's check the journal. Been so long since I played this game though. You're quite close to unlocking some higher level portal, I think. I think I was at another area, like by accident earlier. Like the game doesn't exactly tell, I mean, maybe it does tell you, but I don't always pay attention. Like and it's funny, I've been playing a lot of older games recently. A lot of older games, so. Been going through Halo a lot recently. Haven't played that series in such a long time. Right. Yeah, but because this is my actual real first time playing through this series, so I need that. I need elf root. Trying to upgrade this stuff. I don't know if it's important, but I'd like to see if it is. Jeez, that's I think they're gone. Oh, I guess we have to go through this way? Yeah. I would say I enjoy this game a lot, but so far... Ooh. Oh, up there. So far, I think Dragon Age Origins is it's my favorite Dragon Age game, which has been a lot of people's favorite Dragon Age game. I've heard.
Have been brought into the Inquisition, and the mages have all but disappeared.
It's a miracle. Perhaps we'll live through them after all.
Okay. Where are we going? Oh, I'm guessing.
We're near another artifact.
I greet you. My name is Hindle.
Hindle, your mother can't breathe. Your father sent me here for potion.
What? She was fine. She hasn't had the breathing trouble in... All right, I can help. Here, I have some already made. Go, take it to her now.
Yeah, it's been a while since I streamed though, so I wanted to get this stream out, even if it's for a bit. Oh, snap.
Back to the Inquisition.
We... I will agree that Origins was superior, but I did enjoy Inquisition a lot. Even Dragon Age 2, who a lot of people disliked. Yeah, it's funny. My friend who's a really big fan of Dragon Age. He was the one who sort of pushed me into this series a lot over the years, and I finally got on it. But he says the same stuff, is that a lot of people disliked Dragon Age 2, and I remember when that game came out, and I enjoyed it. I thought it was, I don't know, I felt like it was long, but I felt like it could have been a bit longer. Even though it was a lot of fun. It was like that game was a lot of fun. I do excuse me. I do like this this open worldness feel almost of Dragon Age, but I still think Origins is my favorite overall.
Have you heard from any of your Kirkwall associates, Varric?
You're asking me? So you don't read my letters?
You're
I
no
think
longer
of
my
all
prisoner,
the companions,
much
the
as you like to
followers that
act
you
like
get,
it.
I think
Yet I still get all the
Origins
suspicion.
is the best
I
at,
am not without sympathy.
in a
Especially
way
given
I
recent
liked
events.
Why, Seeker,
you know,
I
the
would
dialogue
never
in
accuse you of
between
having sympathy.
Morgan and
By the way, I tend to refer
Alistair.
to my associates as friends. Maybe you're not familiar with the concept.
That's probably the best. Just walking through the whole entire game, that's a lot of fun. Walking through the world, exploring everything, see what there is to see.
Something like that. Fine day to you.
It's good to have commerce restored. I've many goods here if you need to trade.
Yeah.
Do you have the potion?
Here you go. The potion and instructions on how to make it.
Silas bless you. Or the maker. Or whoever. It doesn't matter. Just thank you. I'll give it to her right away. If ever I can help the Inquisition, you have my word.
I have heard that quite a bit from a lot of people, that they did not like the newest one, but nevertheless, I'm still gonna check it out. Just the type of person I am. back there. Yeah. See for myself. Alright, let's see. We're still at 21 here. And okay. Didn't even finish it. Okay. Yeah, that's fair. So 21 out of 30 power. I will say, you know, I do know that BioWare's like in a rough spot right now. They're definitely not the same company that they were, well, when Mass Effect games were coming out, because, or when Dragon Age 1 and 2 were coming out. So a lot has changed since then. You gotta change up the look every once in a while.
Inquisitor.
I appreciate the warning, but you shouldn't have come yourself. What if the guild found out, or what's his name?
Are you worrying for me or for yourself?
A little of column A, a little of column B. I am the expendable one, after all.
Oh, don't worry, I'll protect you. We'll just have to... Well, this is a surprise. You're the Inquisitor, right? Bianca Davry, at your service.
Like the crossbow?
Your name is Bianca.
It's a common name. Half the girls in the Merchants Guild are named Bianca. The other half are named Helga. I lucked out.
I take it you're a friend of Varric's.
Who isn't a friend of Varric's? You have met him before, right?
Any friend of Varric's is welcome here.
Be careful saying things like that. Some of his friends you don't want to meet. Oh, maybe you do. Who am I to judge?
Bianca's got a lead on where Corypheus got his red lyrium.
The site of Bartran's Folly, the tag Varric found, has been leaked. There's a Deep Roads entrance crawling with strange humans carting out red lyrium by the handful.
Who could have given away the Tig's location?
There were a few people who knew. Hirelings from the expedition, a couple of close friends.
How they found out isn't important. What matters is we know where they are now.
We need to deal with this. As long as he has this source, Corypheus is that much more powerful.
I couldn't agree more.
I'll keep an eye on their operation. If you're interested in shutting it down, you've got my help. Try not to leave me waiting too long, Varric. I've got my own work to do, you know.
Right. That's not going to be trouble at all. Let me know when you want to head to the entrance.
Well, shit. Alright, so... Ooh, that's a circle mission. Nice. At 30. Okay, so we don't need any power for that. Nice. Well, I'm gonna end this stream here. Just wanted to stream for a bit. I'll probably be streaming tomorrow. Gonna work on some videos now. But thank you all very much for tuning in. Don't worry about power. Yeah, I just need it for the next main mission, for some of the missions, really. Because I'm 21 out of 30 for that, I noticed. Yeah, I appreciate you watching. But means a lot. And I appreciate the conversation as well. It was a good conversation. But yeah, I'll be streaming again tomorrow.